You are listening to Open Mic Live. This is Rio Paris. This is one of the greatest podcasts in the universe. Make sure you stay tuned in.
Warning, the following program may contain moments of great personal reflection, sudden and striking realizations, things you should not try at home, the truth about cats and dogs, incomplete thoughts, rambling gibberish, completely ridiculous opinions, winning lottery numbers, things you could really care less about, barking dogs, and unfortunately, Mike and Stan.
Who likes to be silly? I like to be silly.
What kind of radio show is this?
This town needs an enema.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Welcome to an all-new Open Mic Live for the first of the year, right here on openmictheshow.com, irnbroadcast.com, and everywhere else we are on the internet. Coming in January, we're going to be on another network, an internet radio network, 920 WON The Apple. We'll tell you more about that when that comes up. Go to our page, openmictheshow.com, get involved there. We got Stanley Feud coming up and some other stuff. I know I just took all of your
Go ahead,
points.
brother.
That's
No,
fine.
do it. You went to school for this shit. You should know what you're doing.
I still have no idea what I'm doing. It's 15 years later. I'm stuck going. What's going on the show today, Stan?
Well, like you said, we're playing Stanley Feud. We're playing Tyree's Trivia, which is your game that I just keep renaming until I get it right.
I like the Tyrese Trivia works.
That'll work? All
We'll
right,
just
cool.
make my whole ego just explode on the show.
We'll be talking about FLoridiots, and we will be talking about black musicians / bands / singers / whatever.
Like Black Eyed Peas or Black Sabbath?
Oh, I hate those Black Eyed Peas.
No, they're disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
they
only
are
on
gross.
New Year's, right?
They're pasty. Right? Which is ironic, right? That Black Eyed Peas are pasty.
Now, I was wondering, because I saw this list of yours, and are we talking like Hall of Fame versions? Like when you say like
Well, usually
Black
when you
rock
make
stars,
a list, you narrow it down to pretty much
But
that.
but the Hall of Fame doesn't. The Hall of Fame has rappers now as rock stars.
They are rock stars.
Okay,
Get it right, son.
So Ice Cube.
Well, we'll be doing all this
Okay,
with the multi-talented.
multi.
He's funny, and the bitch can play an instrument.
Hello.
Logan Charles III. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for the alacrity. The other people that's tuning in, and how y'all doing?
Anybody out there?
In the voyeur in the other room.
And the dog. The dog is awesome.
Dog?
Wait, no.
Oh, that's not that
No,
good.
not that dog.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I don't either.
So real quick, we'll touch on the topic real quick. Black musicians, like you play instruments, correct?
Yes, I do.
More than one.
More than one.
We'll get into that later, but you obviously were inspired by something, right? Some people somewhere out there. Like, was it Milli Vanilli? No, not so much.
I actually was a fan, but don't tell people that. I really was. I love Nilly Millie.
Well, the songs were great. Whoever originally sung them were awesome.
Exactly.
But I mean, like you said, my list consists of it's a limited group. I got Living Colour, Jimi Hendrix, Bo Diddley, Prince, obviously.
Right.
Any of those at the top of your list?
Nope. None of them does it for me, never, or did it for me, or
That's
do
why
it for me. Honestly, man, I played in the churches, man. I was inspired in church.
So MC Hammer. No,
Boys
I'm
to
just kidding.
Men.
It was just this lady at my church. She's the one really inspired me. It was a lady, bigger lady. She wore cutoffs, like you know how you have on your gospel, your church robes, and everybody comes in. Her robe was a little different. It was cut off. You know, she had cutoffs, and she had big, robust, buff lady.
Like Larry the Cable Guy, or
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, like robe. You know, and then she had a tattoo said "tough titties." This lady, she didn't play, man. So I never forget. I'm in church playing, and I'm it's a main service on a Sunday, and I'm offbeat. I'm young. I'm trying to play, and I go downstairs, and after I suck playing the drums, and I talking to the ladies, and I got a box of baked beans, and I'm eating my baked beans. I'm throwing them back. You can't tell me nothing because I'm the drummer of the church, and there's two other people that's behind me, right? This lady comes and smacks the baked beans out my hand.
What?
In front of the ladies and the other drummers, right?
What?
True story. And I was terrified. She was like, "Stay off them drums." And it just, after that, man, it just inspired me to become
a drummer. Don't tell me what to do.
The best drummer I can be, because I just hate getting embarrassed. I don't like getting embarrassed.
What? I mean, what made her do that?
She was just a mean ass, you know.
Is that what it was?
I don't know if it was the hair on the face, you know, the testosterone. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. So honestly, that really inspired me to take drumming serious.
I got you. I mean, are you into any? I mean, do you listen to secular music? Not so much.
I do now. I definitely listen to secular music now. I couldn't at the time when I was growing up because, like I said,
it just wasn't allowed.
Wasn't allowed.
Like Dirty Dancing. Not in my house.
Yeah, none of that. No, you know, listen to, they call it worldly music.
So back when music was good, you weren't allowed to listen to it.
I
But
wasn't.
now,
Yeah, I'm all out there now,
Right.
man. I'm a rock star. 'Cause I can, and I am.
so what do you listen to now?
Hardcore gangster gospel rap. I know that's kind of like a paradox, right? You know,
That's
it's pretty much, you know, just
hardcore gangster.
yeah, gospel rap. Yeah,
I love that.
yeah, I do too. But I hate it, you know,
Right.
because it's kind of paradox, you know.
It is, but I mean, like someone introduced me to a band a couple weeks ago that I went on and checked out. So I always check out these bands. So I turned it on, and it's heavy. It scared the shit out of me. Well, come to find out, it was a Christian heavy metal band.
Oh wow!
And it sounded more like death metal. I mean, like literally, I turned it off real quick so that nothing bad would happen in my house.
Wow, give me those links, man. I would love to check that out.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's a
I would
paradox
love
too,
to pull
right?
up somewhere and pump that.
Oh
know?
no, there's plenty of there's plenty of Christian metal bands, Christian church bands. What is it? 7 foot, 6 foot something. They're actually on 98 Rock where they're a little hardcore.
Well, I'm okay with metal bands. I mean, this
Cookie
went
Monster.
above and beyond.
Oh, right,
yeah,
right.
that shit. You don't. Yeah.
Well,
just
I
don't
mean, you
enjoy
know,
it.
the lead singer of Slayer is Catholic.
I don't have a problem with religion.
Well,
I have a problem with not being able to understand what the fuck that guy's growling about.
why? Don't
Huh?
worry about it. It's cool.
I just turned
Just
it off.
listen. Just listen to the beat.
I'd rather listen to him than that. There's a lot.
There's the lips. See,
Seriously,
he wants Botox.
I'm getting Botox so I can do that. I'm telling
so
you.
he could do that, and that's amazing. You know, it's funny you're talking about the black musicians versus white musicians or whatever. That you
No,
know,
not
just-
It's always
Really?
black versus white. No.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's not where I was going with it. I was just saying that because you're into music, you know what I mean. So generally, I try to keep the topic relatable to the guest.
man, listen,
And we
dude,
do
I'm-
comedy all the time, so it's nice to have a both in here.
Right, got you. But believe it or not, man, serious note, all genres, man, country, rock, man, jazz.
Really?
Oh, I swear, man, I play it all.
See, I am too. I like all music, but blues is where my heart is.
You know, I like blues, but I just think it's a little slow down, a little boring. I mean,
Really?
we have to do blues, you know, a couple blues joints. You know, I just got off tour actually with a band this summer, and it was amazing, man.
Really?
And you would be surprised, you know, people requesting, saying, you know, they want, you know, a couple country songs.
So you
and,
take requests when you guys are on stage?
You gotta be really tipsy and really drunk, you know, to try to pull it off. Because sometimes one guy requested Outkast, I forget the song, and you know he's just like, "Dude, we're wrapping up, man." You know?
Right.
He's like, "No, come on, man," you know, and he whipped out $50. Yeah, I forget to cut, but $50. You know, we basically YouTubed it, you know, put it in our ear real quick. You know, pretty, you know, crafty musician.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah. And got on it, and dude was just sitting there bouncing and threw $50 in the tip.
That's pretty badass, actually.
Right?
When you come down to, I know, like, when you talk to serious musicians, jazz has come across their path because of the music theory part of it. You get into the actual mechanics of how music works. And we have a buddy that's a drummer. He went to school and I think got a bachelor's degree in music.
Okay.
And of course, he was in a jazz band for like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. So the music theory was like he had to write music and conduct an orchestra, and like you had to get deep in thought in that. And that seems to be a trend with a lot of musicians that do this for either a long term or a living.
Wow. What a segue, actually, because I just now kind of got into theory probably like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
But I've dove in it. So, you know, I really know what's going on. But at the same time, I play by ear, which most African-American musicians play by ear. So we don't know the technical side of music. and which could have its blessings and curses.
Well, sure. I mean, I know. I wish I could pick up the guitar, which I do know a little bit about. A 145 or whatever. Pick up a whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't go. Oh, Kenny G.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, put it in your ear like, okay, cool, that's all right.
I feel like I can, but I can't.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the language, man. It's a weird language when you, like you said, when you get around other professional musicians, and and we're speaking the language. Like,
Right, you got your right.
Go to A minor, go to B flat, or a diminished chord or augmented chord, and it's like all this madness. But
Right, that's when you're having your own private conversation. Everyone else is like,
right. Well, the the audience is there, but we like, A minor, Turn it around, do the vamp,
and they're going, just play some fucking music.
Exactly. And we're trying to get it technical so, it can sound perfect. It's a lot to it, man. All the nuances.
I hate to do this, but I want to welcome William Sloan III to the Facebook Live, Douglas Blair, and Trisha. Thanks for showing up.
All right, we're going to change gears here, and we are going to play a game.
Shall we play a game?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Because he broke the rules. What rule?
You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
Okay, so this is Tyrese Trivia, which I think will be the permanent name of this game. You will be playing as well.
All right.
He's going to ask some questions. No one knows the answers to them, so don't.
I'm gonna let you answer them all, man. Because
you got to answer them, bro.
And you got to pick the
we're
points.
getting a lot of likes, man. Yes, right. Tune in, man.
You got to pick the points. So you're going to take the stack right there. That's your stack.
That's my whole stack.
Okay. So what you want to do is just pick a card.
Just pick a card.
Any card.
But out.
You picked 3. So the first question is worth 3 points. How many colors or colors are there in the rainbow? I got this from a European website. That's why it's COLOURS. Colors. I'm just kidding. I didn't.
Well, do they have different rainbows over there?
They do. They stop and take a tea and crumpet before they get to the third one.
Oh, man. Wow. Can I phone a friend?
What's up, Dean?
You didn't learn this in kindergarten?
Yeah, I did, but it's been a while, man.
We got in the chat, we have 5777777.
9311 Prince. I had to.
I love that.
I don't know. 5. I think. I don't know.
You're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
Well, you should know.
Why? Why? I mean, when's that going to get me?
Because it's a song.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just glad I don't have to play this game because I'm colorblind. It's like 2 colors.
You should still know the song.
There's like red and blue.
No.
You're right.
There is red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange too. I can sing the rainbows. You can sing the rainbows too. 7. You didn't learn that? Never mind.
If anyone was listening,
what did I say? 5?
Yeah.
All right, it was 2 off.
Okay.
So we'll give you 1 point.
Yeah, right there you go.
This is like win the car on The Price is Right. Next card. Pull the next card, please.
Oh yeah, me.
That's
me, people.
Work.
Yeah. Bow. Number 5.
5 points. What do you call a time span of 1,000 years?
Oh boy, time span. Hey Siri, what do you? Go to my assistant here. I'm not gonna be thrown out the program.
A long time, says Tiff Monte.
Wow. I don't know that one either, man. I never did well in school, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Me neither.
I was in the little, the little classes, whatever.
The little classes. I was in the pods out back.
Yeah, and but I turned out to be all right. I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I mean, true story. Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah, I was definitely one of them little kids that had to hold hands and.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I mean, I'm getting a check for it, and
right.
I'm all right.
Dude, there's a lot of people that didn't do well in school. That did pretty well.
Absolutely.
I'm doing all right.
Oh, you okay? Little special, little too.
He's special.
I just wasn't great with the whole teacher telling me what to do.
Smitty says an Eon.
That means you're great.
Awesome.
You said F school.
Pretty much.
I got to pick another number, right? You know what I'm gonna do? We'll pick a low number because the high numbers, like number 9, they're worth 9 points, I guess. Is that how you doing it?
It's really not going to matter because we're going to change it up at the end anyway.
Well, how about number 2?
Oh,
that might be something we
Maybe
all
I should
can
give
answer.
the answer first. Millennium.
Y'all bitches better recognize.
What do you call a time span of 1,000 years? And that is a millennium.
Millennial. I'm telling you, man, I didn't do well in school, man.
Don't worry about it. It's
All right,
cool.
so the next question is worth 2 points.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, bro.
For 2 points, name the historical prince whose name was used by Bram Stoker in his famous novel. There was a movie about it.
Oh, man, I feel horrible right now. Like I don't know none of these.
That's not
man.
school knowledge. I wouldn't know any of these either if I didn't see the answers.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. So you're a loser like me.
Recognize.
Maybe he lived in Transylvania.
Transylvania.
The only reason he asked me to do this was so he feels smarter.
I think so.
Actually, when I did this one, I was like, we usually stick to true, false, or pick 1, 2, 3 or something like that. I didn't do that with this one. I made it a little complicated.
You're challenging it.
I did.
You're challenging us
I
like
did.
the SAT.
Not at all. What'd you call me? Good. Vlad.
We got a
I hate
shut
this
the fuck
game.
up. We got a Dracula, Vlad. I hate this game.
Like, there was a movie, and it was Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I don't know. Why don't somebody on Facebook Live, why don't you write in the answer, and I could tune in and...
Oh, well, we can tell you what people are saying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Or you can tune in.
Man, nobody cares about their lives right now. I'm just joking.
Nobody
Thank
cares
y'all for
about these
tuning in.
answers right now.
No, we love Facebook Live. Thank y'all.
What's the next one worth?
That would be a 7-pointer, number 7.
7 points. What year were roller skates invented? What year?
Oh, that's easy. I'll let you. I do know that one. It's around 1814, 1815. Something around there. 18.
Well, pick one.
He said pick one.
What do you mean? He's a guest, bro. He can give
Oh,
two
was it
answers. if he
18 to
fucking wants
14,
to.
and then they patented in 1815.
Right.
Is that what it is?
Dude, we'll round up for him.
Yeah, make me look good, man.
I'm just saying. It's like a
Come on, people.
Got to give him a handicap.
Give him a handicap.
1936, 1960, or just 68. Is that just 68?
1896, 1899.
Just the year 68.
Right. 1820.
1492? No. 1900. I was a little shocked by this. I didn't know this when I pulled the answer.
Really?
Because there was no song for it.
Oh, that's the only way you can learn is if there's a fucking song.
Yeah.
For it.
All right. So for 7 points, the answer to what year were roller skates invented is 1815.
Logan got it.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes.
Woo!
I told y'all.
See?
Whoa.
You're smarter than you think.
Thank you, man. Come on, let's get some likes up for that, buddy.
They're smiling at you.
Yeah, I didn't even know they started doing that whole flashy thingy like Periscope. They really did take the whole Periscope format.
Oh yeah, sure. That's what this country's all about. Taking
Stealing other people's ideas.
and-
Thanks, Bill Gates. Oh.
Well, no, white people.
Thanks, white
Nothing
people?
To, no, I'm just, no.
No, hell no. You ain't wrong, bro. Crackers, they done stole the word dog.
That's just a weird word to me because I'm from up north,
Right.
obviously Detroit, and when I moved out here, I heard the word.
Oh, because up there,
cracker.
they're
I'm like,
hillbillies
what
up there,
what
bro.
are you
They're
talking
crackers
about?
down
Well,
here.
they're crackers here.
Damn crackers! I'm like, what are you talking about? So yeah.
Are you serious?
I still don't
promise,
understand how I'm supposed to be offended by it if I am. It's whatever.
You
Cracking
shouldn't be-
cattle whip.
You
It's,
really shouldn't be offended by anything.
we have a place called Cracker Country. Have you been?
No, I haven't.
It's how Florida was back in the 1800s when it was like the whole town is made out of like not log cabins but wood framed house, real simple.
I don't go to Cracker Barrel because I'm offended.
But they have some awesome grits.
Good for you. Must feel guilty for your parents, your grandparents, all the bigotry and
Now, if it was Homie Hut, I'd be there, bro.
homie hut.
Next question.
We got off that subject quick. Hey, next
What
question.
happened?
Put on Roger 10-4. Getting static. We're gonna
How many points is the next
Rachel
question worth?
tension. Niner. Nina Ross.
9 for 9 points. What traditional Scottish musical instrument was once banned under English law?
The ukulele. I don't know.
I should probably post that.
I don't even know if that's...
Yeah, ukulele is an instrument.
Which Scottish musical instrument?
Oh, wow. Now that's getting technical.
Was once
Scottish?
banned under English law. It matched their kilts. Usually. It was made out of a bladder.
What's this question worth?
9 points.
Niner. Nina Ross. I don't know, man. The banjo? I'm sorry, man.
You call yourself a musician.
Yeah.
Oh, this cracker
Didn't
thought
do
you
my
meant banjo.
diligence.
He went banjo.
Thought we were actually just joking up in here, but now
We are.
No, we got serious. This got real.
Shit got real.
Yeah, this is not serious by any means, I promise you.
A haggis pipe. Yes, a haggis pipe.
He's like, I didn't know how to come here and think. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I was coming to eat, really, and drink. Honestly, like when you said that, eat and drink, I was like, I'm
No,
there.
first there's a test.
Because honestly, I was gonna cancel, to be real. But when you said food and
there's
drink,
food.
I was like,
I'm there.
I'm joking.
All right, which traditional
You're
Scottish
not.
musical instrument was once banned under English law? The answer is bagpipes.
Oh, nice.
And let's
And
do
they
a
should
Here,
be.
this
Score
is your
up.
favorite part. Here's your favorite part of the game. The last question.
score update.
Actually, we
Last
got-
question.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
So the only ones we got: Smitty with 14, Midge with 17, Endeo with 17, Love Burns with 9, Logan 7. Just ask the fucking
Last question is worth 8 points. 8 points. What is the diameter of the Earth? Meaning, how many miles is the diameter of the Earth? Pick a fucking number. Don't get upset.
Just pick any random
Just pick
number.
a number.
buddy.
How big do you think the Earth is?
15 miles.
Sound about right.
That's before you fall off the edge.
Right, that's a mile, right?
Nah, at least 30.
Right. I double
15?
that.
That's horrible, man.
Holy
Terrible
shit.
answer.
You're a
I love this game.
I was in the pods behind the school, bro.
Yeah, Stan, you are something else, man. That's crazy. Nah, what is it? I don't know.
Well, on the board, we got a 26,000, 89,000, 17,000, 420,000.
I didn't expect anybody to get this, but I just wanted to end the game with a number.
We just wanted to end the game.
And that's fine. we can do it because y'all overshot it by, fuck, I can't even do the math. 8,000 miles is the diameter of the Earth. 8,000 miles. Do we have a winner? Because I don't have a bonus question.
Yeah, we have a winner.
Who's the winner?
Logan Charles III is the
hell?
winner.
He came back from nothing. Congratulations, Logan Charles. How many points did he get?
He got 31 points.
31 points. Gagoosh times 31.
I made that up.
Well,
The whole game was made up. None of those were actually the answer.
Jesus Christ.
wow.
This was really just to kill time. So you
Seriously,
get to your segment.
thanks for coming, bro. We appreciate it.
Oh, go get a sandwich on the way out.
Just wait, I'm black. There's no way I'm going to come here and just get a sandwich on the way out. All right, I'm just saying.
All right.
It's gonna be
More with Logan Charles when we come back. Stay tuned. You're listening to Open Mic Live.
This is David Wayne. You're listening to the Open Mic Live Show. Best of the Bay right here, baby. If you like live shows.
Welcome back to Open Mic Live. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about next week. Steven did get back with me from Clinch Fist. We will be out in Spring Hill on Friday. Don't know if we're doing live show, not show. Stay tuned. Follow us on our Facebook page so we can give you the details. But we're definitely going to go out there and hang out and watch the concert. I don't know, like I said, don't know all the details. But I do know it's Friday the 13th at 7-ish, probably.
Most likely we will be live.
We're going to try,
That's
yeah.
what we discussed, and we'll be set up right there, you know, talking to the bands that are going up and down and talking to the people that are in the, you know, in the audience.
So if you like rock music, heavy rock music, definitely check them out. And, of course, if you like Clinch Fist, which I'll play a little bit more of that throughout the show today.
Clinch Fist. I would like to hear it. Just the name. It just
right.
You know,
Well, that was the first song
Clinch Fist.
we played. The
It's
first song I
okay.
played was Clinch Fist.
They got a disturbed sound to them.
That's
And
fine.
Tool and
That's cool.
A bunch of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have a musician right here in the studio. Musician, comedian, extraordinaire, TV star, local legend.
Yeah.
What else are you?
I'm a father.
A father?
I have 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah, and no one never believed me either.
And you know them all?
Yeah, well, that's kind of sticky because I'm kind of... You know how you say something
Why
just
you
joking with people and it be
that
real?
shit got serious,
like,
right?
kind of going trying to prove some things.
I
right
say
now,
we just
so.
go ahead and move on, man, before we talk
Possible.
about your upcoming Maury show.
All right, so 3 kids. Move on.
Yeah, 2.5. I don't know. 2 for sure.
2.5 kids. It's a new show.
2 I know pretty much for the most part, but the rest I don't know. But it's fine because I was actually reading something today that was quite intriguing. You guys hear about the safe haven law? Safe haven law in Wisconsin. Basically, it's this law where you just go to Wisconsin, you can drop your kids off in Wisconsin and be totally clear. Look it up.
Are you serious?
Well, we have one here. If you drop them off at the fire station,
well, yeah, I heard about that.
no questions asked.
This is different. You
Yeah,
can just drop them off in the field.
You can just cross
Just
the
a
border.
state
and-
line and just.
Dude, I'm glad that shit wasn't around when I was born.
Well, I'm hearing now they're about to do away with the program after this year. True story.
Oh, really?
Look it up. Yeah,
Too effective?
Because a lot of parents are dropping older kids off. You know, like even
15.
one parent dropped a 28-year-old. You know what I mean? And they should be dropped
I was gonna
off.
say,
If
that
you're
bitch need
28 and you still with your mom, you know what? Let's go to Wisconsin, bitch. We going.
It sounds like
Get
the
in the
program's
car.
working.
You know?
I don't understand.
I was gonna say 28, dude.
I'm
yeah,
serious. Man. Like it's crazy, man. But yeah. So
that's hilarious. So, I try to learn about the people that come in here, and comedians are very secretive people. Like y'all don't want no one to know anything about you. What I know about you is you also go by LC, right?
Right.
What do you prefer, Logan or LC? Or do your friends call you LC? And that's
it's kind of personal, man. I mean, if you're cool with me, LLC, whatever. You know, business-wise, stage, Logan Charles III. You know,
got you, baby.
business.
I found out you're
One of them
81 years old.
Yeah, according to Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, I am 81 from Vietnam.
And married?
Married bachelor. Yeah.
Married bachelor?
Yeah, I'll be getting divorced real soon. I'm just ecstatic about that.
Really?
No.
You're not happy about getting divorced?
Why, you guys still live together?
He's like, I still love her.
Well, actually, we're bird nesting right now. You
Right.
guys familiar?
You guys are still living together.
Well, bird nesting is basically where depending on how long you've been in a relationship with somebody and kids wise, it's where basically the
Divided time.
yeah the kids, because I guess it'll just deter the kids will go crazy if they were removed from their home that they've been in, versus the parents have to go. So basically, for the first part of the month, my lady's there. First 2 weeks, and then I close the next 2 weeks, and she go.
Oh, really?
Out off wherever. Yeah.
That is honestly the first time I've
look at
heard
bird
that.
nesting. Yeah.
Oh, I believe I've never heard of it. I like that though. That's a pretty awesome approach because
Absolutely,
culture shock the kids that way. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
I
You
love
don't
that.
take them out of the environment. It's just one of them things, and it's going amazing because it got expensive the first year. This is year 2,
Right.
and so now I'm basically my time off. I usually get the end of the last 2 weeks of the month, and so honestly, between me and y'all, I just been sleeping in my truck, man, just trying to save money those 2 weeks, and then the first 2 weeks I go back and
Sleeping
stay
in
at the
your
house.
truck?
Yeah, I save money. I
You
can't
can park in my
afford.
yard, bro.
Okay, well, wow, just the yard. You can't come in.
Oh,
but-
hell no.
Hell no, Smokey. But I'm joking, yeah. Or I just hang out at the Salvation Army, or
Well, anyway, let's
in
get
the
back
woods.
to you. Screw all that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we don't care about
fuck
the
the
ex.
kids,
no,
man.
No,
in my life.
no, not the kids. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
man,
yes,
them fucking
yes.
kids. I'll tell you what.
So, like we discussed, you've been on television, right?
Yes.
BET, Comedy Central. What have you done? I mean, what were you doing there? What the hell were you there for?
Telling jokes, man. I'll never forget, man. Honestly, and people, these young comics, I love them. A lot of them don't have direction, but I mean they're funny as hell, man. A lot of these local dudes are just hilarious, man. And it, for me, it's direction. You got to know where you're going in this business. What's what? How much time do I need to be a host? How much time do I need to be a feature? How do I host? How do I feature? What's required from a headliner? And what am I doing as an opener? How much time am I doing? And what material should I do as a? It's a lot.
So as you were learning that, what was your goal to get to the next step, like to be the host? What was your goal to the next step to be a feature? I mean, you know what I mean? What were you looking for to accomplish to do that?
Nobody told me nothing. I had to figure it out later on.
But what'd you figure out? What's it take to be a host? Just time?
To basically grab a piece of paper and be able to say announcements. Coming this week, we got, Dave Chappelle, and next week, we got Sinbad, and, we got drink specials, etc.
Right. Turn your cell phones off. If you don't have a cell phone, get one. Right?
Yeah, and then maybe tell a joke or two and not really be funny. And no cursing and, really vulgar, sexual jokes, really, honestly.
I mean, is that a part of your comedy act? I mean, the sexual jokes, the vulgarity?
That's funny you said that. I don't do a lot of sex jokes. I think that's the easy way out. A lot of comics do sex jokes because it's so easy.
Right.
I don't do them, but I should do them because,
I mean, I agree, but like when you're writing jokes, do you intentionally not be vulgar, or if it fits, it fits?
Oh, this dude is trying to go into my madness, man.
That's why you're here, so people know who the hell you are.
Right. Honestly, I try to write material that can go both ways.
Right.
Clean.
Depending on the
up.
venue.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm asking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, where were you first, BET or Comedy Central?
Comic View, man. BET Comic View.
And how'd you get into that?
Good question. I actually, man, this kind of ties into what direction with comics is I was just a good guy, man. Honestly, I was a good guy. I was at this comedy club, and I just worked my ass off, and I was picking up all the comics at the airport, answering phone calls. Like I said, taking them to their hotels. Taking them to go grocery shopping after the shows, going to pick up hookers and dope,
right.
drugs, and just networking with them. And one guy just took a liking to me and was just like, "Hey, man, BET's looking for some young talent. I think you're talented. I'm gonna give him your number." Basically, like simple as that. No sending no tape, no audition, none of that.
So it's all about building relationships and taking the time to do it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just getting your face out there.
Absolutely, and grinding, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you comics, man, you guys are busy. Yeah. Between open mics and doing shows like that and competitions and all that.
Coming out of stupid podcasts.
Yeah, well, no, this is what it's all about, man. This is building your brand,
Sure.
And, it get to a point where, one day, soon, hopefully, I won't be doing this.
Because I mean, now.
Well, no, it's not like that because certain comics get to a
right,
a level where they just come in town.
Right. Yeah.
But which is a few. But
so, have you traveled doing comedy? How far?
Netherlands. I've been to the Netherlands.
What?
I've been to Amsterdam. Yeah.
How do you
doing comedy?
Yeah.
How do you organize a joke that they can relate to over there?
Exactly. Just real life stuff, man, and being clean, kind of. I mean, just certain jokes that can relate to tours, man. It wasn't that. Well, it was hard, but like I said, I got a couple mentors that I've called and picked their brain. Like, dude, I'm going over here, to the Netherlands. I'm gonna be in Amsterdam. How do I handle it? And just like you guys, like, how do you do that?
Right.
And he basically just broke it down to me. And I was like,
so you don't do any research into like their culture or anything like that? I mean, just
you got people coming from everywhere, so
that's
basically
true.
Just real life stuff and try to be clean for the most part, I guess.
How about in the U.S.? Have you been all over the U.S.?
Yeah. I've been doing this, man, over 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've done some things, man.
I've done some things.
I worked with pretty much everybody.
What's the biggest
Dave
venue
Chappelle.
you've done?
I did Ruth Eckerd open up for Dave Chappelle.
Are you serious?
Wow. Yeah.
Holy shit! How'd you do that?
Yeah, exactly. How'd you manage to do that?
I mean, that's pretty good, bro. That's harder than getting on BET.
You know what? It was weird, man. My buddy opened up for him.
Oh, really?
Yes. And what the hell happened?
Did that confuse you?
You all right?
No. I'm thinking. I know my buddy opened. I don't know how the hell I got on that damn bill.
Because you got good friends.
This was one of my good buddies, Big Sean, actually, from Atlanta.
So did you get to hang out and talk to him at all?
Dude, got to hang out backstage at his family, man. It was amazing. I was picking his brain, you know. I'm just
Were you really? Did he answer your questions?
Yeah,
and shit?
he was laid back, cool, man.
Really?
This actually was my third time meeting him because he had came to the Improv twice before, and when I was working there, and and it just was cool to see him. Dave Chappelle,
right?
After all, what he went through,
Well,
I'm just like, yo, what were you thinking? Type deal. I asked him. And a couple of my other homeboys like, yo, what happened? And and he told us.
That's pretty badass.
Just wanted to take a break and get away, man. And
well, he even though he had control, I guess it was just so much. It was so much demand for him that the money wasn't worth it to him.
He knew his worth, man. And that's important in this business. But that comes with time.
But it sounds like you're saying he's pretty down to earth. I mean,
way down to earth, man. I'm telling you, man. We was back there kicking it. So down to earth. I didn't want no cash. This was not about cash. It was nothing about no money, nothing. I was just like resume builder. I opened up for Dave. What bitches?
Right. No shit.
And dude, I'm sitting there, man, and I think we did 4 shows. After the second show, his manager comes up to me. He's like, "What's your social security number and your name on a piece of paper?" And I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Am I being arrested?
I know. I didn't know. Just write my name down, and they come back with a $2,000 check, and then Dave Chappelle turned around and gave me $1,000 cash.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's fucking awesome,
couldn't
bro.
Tell me nothing, man.
So is that is that maybe the highlight of your, or is it?
It's close.
I mean, I know that's tough because I'm sure you've had a lot of great experiences, but I mean, to meet someone like that, to work with someone like that, to open for someone like that, and then for him to give you $1,000.
Yeah. And then his management give me a check for $2,000.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm just like, what?
This is a good night.
Hey, man. I think that's a part of my depression. They're like, why am I not on more stages like this? But it's a high, man. I tell comics, man. I've done large arenas, man. It's like, oh, dude, it's unbelievable. The energy that you're getting from that crowd, man, that's pumping in, and versus you doing a local venue comedy club. But man, just like to get 2,000-3,000 laughs at once, man,
right?
It's just like it's a rush, man.
I mean, but the first time you stood up after doing just local stuff, first time you stood up in front of a crowd like that, did it take you a second to settle down and or you just one of those people that?
Well, when I did BET, that was a large crowd too. We're talking about an audience of like 2,000 people my first season in New Orleans and the Orpheum Theater. It was wild. I mean, it was live. Dude.
Right.
You couldn't mess up. So that was funky.
But I mean, do you feel like it's easier to make at least some people laugh in a larger crowd because you have a better
it's
percentage?
Definitely easier.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I mean, have you ever gone up on stage? Well, obviously back in the beginning, I'm sure you have. And you get up there and shit falls flat? Because I've watched comics do that and they drive through it. And that's impressive to me because I've just kind of, I don't know. All right, peace out.
I don't know, man.
You never really fell flat?
I don't know, man. I never.
It's not real anyway.
No,
it doesn't matter.
No, man, I really haven't, man.
That's awesome.
I've had, maybe I can count on one hand, maybe one to 3 shows, maybe where I didn't do, but that's out of man. I've done a lot of shows.
How about surprise laugher? Like I was watching. I forget who it was, but there's a new. Netflix has all these comedy, releases with their own shows, and like the lady came out and she said something that wasn't funny at all, and the crowd laughs. You get that? You experience that at all? Like why did they laugh at that? That's not really that funny.
No, he
maybe
knows
on the
he's
night
funny.
shows.
Well, honestly,
no, but she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then ha 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 ha, something stupid like that.
Well, when you're the man, that happens,
right?
So it's kind of hard to gauge, Because when you ain't shit and you're coming up, people don't know you. But when they know you, it's just like, what?
So much easier.
What's up? You don't have to work, man. That's like, so you don't even know if you're really doing well, honestly.
Right.
But they do because they obviously try their material out at open mics and in small venues and comedy clubs across the country before they take that to the auditorium.
Are you still doing open mics?
I am.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am. I never did open mics. I tell comics I've never did open mics until a year and a half ago.
What?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of backwards?
Yeah.
I mean, don't usually you beat down the open mics and then get to where you're at?
No, I was going, man. I literally was going, man. I got on a couple TV shows, and I was just working, and I didn't have to do open mics.
Dude, that is impressive. That's
the main
impressive.
shows was my open mic, and I don't know, but I'm loving this new open mic thing. I love it.
I don't know, man.
It's frustrating,
What do you mean? Why frustrating?
Because I think a lot of times the youngsters they kind of disrespectful and they don't understand protocol. Like when you go to New York, L.A., it's really about your rank and pull, man, like a hierarchy type deal.
Right.
You depend on who you are. You come in the room, man. It's like, all right, Stan's
guys.
in the room, or
Yeah.
Mike. That's Mike from the open mic joint.
Right.
And you can just be like,
Cut the line. And...
It is what it is. I remember my first time in L.A. I was on stage getting ready to go on a Monday night at an improv, and this guy D. Ray Davis is hosting, and it's a horrible introduction. It was horrible, and I'm just sitting there like, really. And as he introduced me, this next guy come to stage. He's from Florida. I don't know how long he's been doing comedy. I mean, it's shitty. I'm furious. As he's introducing me, Kevin Hart walks in the room. He says just like this, Kevin, you want to go up? And Kevin was like, sure. And went right on stage. And I was like, and this was at the time when Kevin was just kind of Kevin.
Right.
He wasn't like Kevin,
Right,
he was kind of like the soul playing Kevin.
I got you.
Dude, I was heated.
I mean, you didn't just go, yo, bitches, I'm Logan fucking Charles.
Hey, listen, I got attitude, but one of the managers like, calm down, rookie. All right. Kevin's here. Relax. Like,
get on the bench, boy.
Get over yourself, buddy.
But that's going to be you one day. You know what I mean? You're going to walk in the room and some other comics going to go,
damn right.
Why Logan up on stage?
I know, right? What the hell with Logan?
Right.
In the middle of an introduction. Logan's here. You want to go up?
Right.
I'm serious. It was weird, man. It was funky, but...
That's pretty impressive, though, because we've had a lot of comics in here, and most of them really do start out beating the path at open mics and then get
that's
to where
the way,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying?
But like I said, I'm doing it backwards.
No, it's not really backwards, though.
It's weird.
You're still getting the experience at one point or another.
Dude, I actually love it. Like I said, I don't like to wait. When I go on open mics, it's just tedious. It's just cumbersome, just sitting there and... but most of the time, like, John Jacobs and a couple other guys, and, when they do rooms, they know when I come in, just like, all right, when you want to go up type deal.
Right.
Whatever. So you don't have to wait all
They
night.
know who's boss around there.
Well, it's not so much boss, but just respect.
Right. Exactly.
That's
right?
it, man,
Because it seems like the scene around here with y'all is a little, it's a little tighter. Like, it seems like most of you guys get along. I realize that there's a few sour apples.
It's always going to be that.
But it seems more like a family to me. Like, you guys kind of work together pretty well and shit. Is that not always true?
Never family. No, it's doggy dog out here, man. This is gangster out here, man. People getting it. No, yeah, for real.
What up, Cam?
The struggle's real, bitch.
Hey, just like the rap game, man. It's like the dope game. I'm telling you, boy.
So how long you been doing music?
All my life, man.
Have you?
Since I was,
Since you were a kid?
Yeah, since I can remember.
Piano was always your mainstay, or
drums? I started off with drums. I got tired of that because after I get done playing the drums, and this guys lined up,
right?
And packs of guys just sitting there like, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play. And one day it just hit me like, all right, I'm gonna move over to the piano. So I think I moved over to the piano and just started. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just on it, just like, I don't know, whatever the hell, trying to make it sound like something. Yeah,
it's like me on the show.
Oh, stop it! You're doing an awesome job. But so I was tinkering around, and I learned it.
I mean, you're obviously naturally talented. I mean, there's no question about that. You know what I mean? But which of those came easier to you to learn, the piano or the drums?
Oh, absolutely, drums.
It came more natural to you?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah. Natural, man. I just, it was just in me, It was one of them things where I got in trouble in school and, just tapping on the tables and just always just tapping.
Really?
And then older adults, and, a lot of times they don't pay attention to kids, so it's just like, yo, shut up all that ruckus. But a lot of times they don't understand that, okay, maybe this kid is gifted, he's channeling, something, and
I mean, is that how you
I
ended
was
up
just
with your first drum set? Was your parents realize that you were actually making?
Never got a first drum set, buddy.
What do you
couldn't
mean?
afford it.
Oh,
but
really?
I played on pots and pans with spoons and my mother's dishes.
So when did you get your first set of pots and pans?
There you go.
T-foul.
Exactly.
Non-stop bitch.
Yeah.
The original stump over here.
Y'all think I'm playing, man?
No, I know.
I drove my parents crazy. I drove my neighbors crazy.
Really?
Yeah, man. I was just into it, man. I was just like tinkering, ding, bing, ding, 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 all day. I wasn't playing basketball. Yeah, well, never told y'all about that, but yeah, I'm a hoopster, man.
Are you really?
Played college basketball.
You played college basketball?
Tried out professionally, and
where'd you play?
Semi-pro. I played at Lance Community College, and I walked on at Michigan State University. And I came down here and tried out for the Tampa Bay Thunderdogs, semi-pro team. But.
Really, dude, semi-pro teams, people they don't get enough credit.
Let me tell you something.
Because you got to realize that getting into college is hard enough. Playing there,
yeah,
and then to move to that next step.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's halfway between there and the pros.
Yeah, I got a free education out the deal. I tell you what, man.
Wow.
Free, books and room and board. That was cool.
This is coming from someone that just told us that he's not very smart, but he's got a college education.
Well, I mean, I wasn't paying attention like that.
Oh.
Honestly, honestly, our coaches had us in classes that was just,
to get you through.
Yeah, it wasn't tough like that.
Right.
We had tutors and
Did you start?
Nobody cared. I did my second year. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but of course, Michigan State. No, I didn't see the court, but that was actually.
But did you get a jersey?
I did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
dude,
man.
that's impressive. That really is.
Yeah, man. Number 12.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know. The closest I've gotten to a basketball jersey is Walmart. Seriously.
That's a horror, though. Yeah, man. I was a big time athlete, man. That was my thing. So I guess I just try to incorporate that into what I do, music and entertainment, comedy, etc.
That's pretty badass.
Thank you, man.
Why you eyeballing me, dog?
Nope. I was just waiting for this because we're going to take a break so we can go on to Open Mike's favorite game.
Stanley Feud? Peace out.
Something like that. That's not how you end a segment.
Oh, I'm trying.
He was just telling you how to be a host, and then you're going to go do that?
Dude, I'm new at this.
It doesn't matter. You're still
Stan, you're out of here, buddy.
Might as well just drop F-bombs while you're on stage. All right, we are going to take a break. When we come back, Open Mike's favorite game and more with Logan Charles. We'll be back.
This is Cam Bertrand. You're listening to Open Mic Live.
Welcome back to Open Mic Live. Now it's time for Open Mic's favorite game, Stanley Feud.
Lead to the Brotox guy.
Yeah, well, he kind of did a good job.
I passed it off.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking of that earlier when we were talking about black stars. Yeah. I was thinking Fat Boys.
Yeah. We planned that when you went out.
Is that what happened?
Right.
I'm going, what the hell is this new language y'all got going on? What the hell just happened?
You don't remember the Fat Boys beatboxing?
What? Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, Wipeout.
So
anyway.
They beatboxed on it, Wipeout.
This is Stanley Feud. It's my take on Family Feud. I make up the questions, and then I survey. This week was 65 Facebook friends answered the survey. So you get the top 5 answers out of those 65 people. Number 1's worth 5. All others are worth 1. You'll be playing this as well, and don't worry, it's not trivia. So
Okay.
Your business. All right. Number 1. What family member are you closest to other than your parents?
Well, I had sex with my sister, so we kind of cool.
That's,
I like
my cousin. High five.
Yeah.
So you were dropped off in Wisconsin.
I should have been for that act.
That's. I mean, is sibling count, or you would have to say brother or sister? I don't have a brother or sister that I would say.
Okay, then you move forward from there and pick a family
but it's
member.
not about me. It's about other people.
Right.
Who
That's
other
right.
people would have sex with. Oh, wait, this isn't about having sex with their family member.
I'm joking. I never had sex with my sister. And
damn
I
it.
tell that to guys so they won't have sex with my sister.
I finally thought there was someone else that has done that, and now you just threw that out the window.
I mean, I gotta say, does wife count or
Wife counts?
No, it's not that.
That's who you should be having sex with.
No, you would think that, but in most cases, not.
Well, before you get married.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Just for some reason, I think brother would be the. Not even sister, because sisters hate each other. Girls
answer
hate
too.
each other. What you got? Sister.
Sure. Sure, buddy.
Do you even have a sister?
I do. It's 7 of us, man. I'm a big family, man.
Wow. Where do you fall in that list?
I'm number 3.
Marsha.
Number 3.
You're the Marsha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Around there.
No, that'd be Jan. Oh, number
Jan.
3. No, number 3 would be Cindy. Marsha's number 1,
but
right?
if you broaden the scale, then it would be Jan. If it was the middle child, it'd be Jan.
You do realize that that's not the oldest or the youngest, right?
Right, the middle child. He said he's the middle child.
Gotcha.
You do realize that I'm talking about the middle child, right?
Yeah, he's right there. I get it. You ready?
Middle child.
15 people said brother.
Yeah.
14 people said sister.
That's right.
8 people said cousin, which it's okay to bang that one. 8 people said son or daughter.
It's okay to bang that one, too.
And 6 said
bang that cousin.
Auntie. All right, number 2. Name something you take on a camping trip other than a tent.
Beer.
Lotion.
Jack Daniels.
Lotion.
Because you need it for your sister, right?
Yeah.
What's on family camping trip?
Weed. Beer.
Mike says backpack.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the other thingy.
Beer?
No, the thing that you sleep in, the sleeping bag. Never mind. Stick with backpack. First answer. Oh, I didn't realize I could just look down and see if I got any points.
You got to answer, Logan.
I got to answer?
I mean, if you don't mind.
Yeah, what was the question again? I'm thinking.
Did we lose you?
I said
was
lotion.
that boy?
I said
you
lotion.
did say lotion. I'm sorry. I should pay attention.
Yeah. Come on, Stan. Get it together, buddy. Stan, is it too late to drop your ass off in Wisconsin? How old are you? Okay, let's go. Get your ass over there, man.
I wish my mother wasn't listening because she might actually attempt to do that still.
Oh,
hey, let's go for a ride.
Right.
A road trip.
Chloroform and a road trip. We got backpack, food, fishing pole. Fishing pole is not a terrible answer.
Yeah.
Flashlight's a good answer.
Knife.
Knife. All right. 13 people said sleeping bag.
Son of a bitch.
13 people said booze as well. 9 people said bug spray. 8 people said food. And 8 people said weed. And as soon as Logan's done rearranging the room...
Take a swig of something here. I didn't want to do it on camera.
I don't want him to see me drinking that shit.
I mean, it's basically water anyway.
All right.
Sweet tea, baby.
Number 3, name something people do when it's too cold to be outside.
Stay inside.
Right.
I don't understand.
This is easy, man. Have sex. Absolutely.
Netflix and chill. Or not.
Netflix and chill or not.
It's Florida. It's never too cold outside.
It is
never, but I have to disagree with you, buddy.
I know. I work outside.
You know, I had family down here from Chicago and Detroit, and it got cold. What was it? It was just one day, though.
Right. That was that was winter.
Man, I'm talking about, man. I'm bundled up. I got my hoodie, and I'm just like, oh, it's cold. They like, shame on you. Like,
shame on you.
You know, they're from up north, so they was like, oh, this is lovely. You know, you want to go swimming? So
no.
They were serious.
I think that was a rhetorical question, bro.
I know, right?
You want to go swimming, Mike?
I'm not very good at that. I don't know what rhetorical means.
Well, let him explain. He's got a college education.
Oh, here we go.
No,
I don't like to tell people that because
then they want you to.
I'm just joking. I didn't get a college education. I was horrible in my classes. I didn't pay attention.
Well, you got a degree.
I'm a dumbass.
Degree counts. Counts.
So you fit in quite well here, bro. If you're a dumbass, this is the place to be.
Mine's
I'm a
from
dumb
online.
smart ass.
I got an online degree. It's cool.
Well, that's cool, man.
Not from a college or anything.
Oh boy. Really?
No.
See, it's funny you say that you're a dumb smartass.
Come on,
because
Mike.
The way I see it is, without dumbasses, we couldn't have smartasses.
You're right. Hey.
It's hard to be sarcastic in an intelligent person.
Yeah.
There was stay inside.
16 people said watch TV or movies. 13 said sex. 8 said get drunk. 7 said stay inside. And 7 also said play games. All right. Second to last question. What would you least like to step on with bare feet other than shit?
Fire.
Broken glass.
Yeah.
Razor blades.
Old people.
Asphalt.
Old people.
I love stepping on old people. Get out of my way, bitch.
Dead people. I don't know.
How
Dead people.
How dead?
Hospice dead. I don't know.
Hospice dead.
So they're still alive.
A few more days.
That's just called old people.
Kevorkian dead.
They're still there.
Oh, man. That's funny. Kevorkian.
Shinola. What's Shinola?
Shit in Shinola.
Yeah. What is Shinola?
I have no fucking idea. It's something white people made up.
Is Kevorkian still alive? I'm just curious.
No, he died.
He died?
Yeah.
Someone pulled the plug.
Or did he just get out of jail? I don't know.
That would be some material for your ass right there. Let me write that down. I'm always,
2011. I love that. I spelled
Vomit, puke.
I spelled Kevorkian Kovorkin, and it totally knew what I meant. Love Google.
Google. I'll use Wikipedia, man. So.
Oh,
that's only half
That's
right.
pretty reliable. You might as well get your news from the Onion.
Kevorkian.
It's a step up from the Onion.
Right. All right. 18 people said toys or Legos. 11 said broken glass. 9 said rusty nails. 8 said sand spurs. And 7 said hot coals, which actually is a great answer.
And sand spurs has to be a Florida thing, right? Are there sand spurs up north?
I've never stepped on one up there.
No, it's not. No sand spurs.
Yeah, no, they have gnats and shit like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever lived up north?
Just once.
Just one,
yeah. I'm from there.
Wisconsin?
I would know where you were from if you had put it somewhere for me to know that.
Yeah, and I'm working on getting that, man.
Just like every other comedian.
I just guilted him into it. Right?
Well, the thing, man, I just want to drop a little knowledge, though, real quick. I know we're in the middle.
Go ahead. No, you're straight.
I'm curious.
You got to learn how the business part, man. And a lot of us as comedians, even on stage, a lot of times, not simple stuff like going on stage either on, before you start or after. Just, hey, man, make sure you check me out on this, my Facebook.
Just simple plug.
Simple things like that, man.
It's about you. You're branding you, so you got to be on top of it.
But, of course, we want to get into the jokes and, the hyperbole.
And you want to do it without feeling like you're being arrogant.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, that's my problem is I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
But I feel, I don't know, like an Amway salesman when I'm freaking pushing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't do it with like a long-ass Twitter name like, hey, this is me, boy, _OYY, or something stupid.
I hate them people. Any of those people out here tonight, do me a favor because I got a truck full of them because I got a friend that work in medical field. I got a trunk full of AIDS needles. Stab yourself in the neck with them. If you have Twitter handling and social media names with all the badness. All right, I'm sorry.
You deserve AIDS because you can't Twitter.
Yeah, right in the neck. Just and break the needle because your name suck. I'm sorry.
Was broken needles on there?
Right there, just
Jesus.
I feel like you just got something off his chest right there, bro.
Everybody say that. Right. It's just a little harsh.
Logan's got to leave. Oh, darn.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
This shit don't end soon. I'm stabbing somebody.
That's right, bitches.
All right, last question. Love Burns with 12. Mike with 12. Gabo with 7. Endeo with 6. LM Deo with 6. Smitty with 2. Nitas with 1. Logan with 2. And Matt with 3. This last one, number one's worth 10. All others are worth 5.
I need the 10-pointer, people. Come on.
Fill in the blank. I drink to forget blank.
Shit.
Drink to forget shit.
I'm sticking with it. I don't care. I'll tie Love Burns. Worst case scenario.
I drink the party, man. Have fun, man. Get it in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I drink to drink.
Yeah.
I don't drink to forget nothing.
I don't drink because I'm depressed and I'm down. I drink to have great times and to take because I'm big on orgasms, man. You know?
Are you?
I'm like, yeah. Have you ever peed like a beer pee?
Oh, sure.
That's better than any orgasm you've ever,
especially when you've held it.
Fucking have
like,
in your life.
Oh my god! I had to. I was in Orlando partying down in Midtown, and I jumped out of the street in the intersection because I had to pee so bad.
Damn.
Made it to the bathroom, and it was like a 5-minute orgasm. It was awesome.
Man, listen, dude. I'd rather do that than have sex with my lady. I'd rather get drunk just to pee. I promise you, it's amazing. Like you could rob me in the bathroom while I'm doing that. Like, go through my pockets. I don't care. Take my wallet. Life is so amazing right now.
Oh shit! His eyes are closed. Here's our chance.
What was your name again?
Put your arms up. I don't understand why the sensors are on this goddamn chat board.
Huh? Because this is a family-friendly, clean show.
That's fucking
right. Logan fucking showed up.
Yeah.
Taking an orgasm in the bathroom.
Yeah. Baby.
I was alone. It was the best one I've ever had.
No, it's weird. No, did you see that? You probably can't see my nipples piercing out because I got on pasties. Oh. Yeah, I wear pasties, you know, because
do you really?
Yeah, because my nipples get hard a lot because I like them licked. Anytime, no, I do. Do you?
Do I like my nipple? Hell yeah!
All right,
I hate it.
Yeah, shame on you,
I'm
man.
ticklish. I don't like that.
You need a support group, man. You need to get some counseling for that.
A nipples and
That's why I got fat.
Oh, somebody said word up on the chest lick. Hello?
On the chest lick.
Yo, people, I'm telling you, man, get your chest lick, man. I'm telling you. Like,
I'd rather lick chest. That's cool.
You rather what?
I'd rather lick her chest. That's cool.
You rather lick her chest?
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, it's weird. Stimulating, man. I love it. Like,
it's ticklish to me. I don't like it.
Like, I'm to the point now where I can even kind of lick my own chest.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got fat, so my tits would reach my tongue.
There you go. And you can just do it yourself. Yeah, you can do it yourself, but I don't do that no more because my 12-year-old son caught me doing that shit. That was embarrassing to look up. You know, and you're licking your chest. What do you tell a 12-year-old? You know, when you got this motion.
I hope you had your glasses on and you just kind of put
right. Sorry about that, kiddo.
Daddy, what you doing? Checking for bumps.
Life's hard.
Is that the potential third one?
You got to. Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter.
All right. 16 people said problems. 15 said my ex. 10 said that I'm a drunk. 8 said everything, and 4 said job.
Not one said to get their chest licked.
To get my nipple licked.
Oh, I'm getting my chest licked tonight. Watch after the show.
Before he leaves.
No.
Now. Oh, wait, what?
No, well, you know what?
Be careful what you ask.
Facebook Live. Woo!
Facebook Live.
There's goes
I
our
was
views
joking,
up.
people. But you'll be surprised. You know how many people going to go back and look at this, man. Watch. You're going to watch the view
Seven.
count go up.
7.5.
Well, watch.
One of them might not be ours.
Watch. Or all 7 might be yours.
Right.
How does that work? I thought about that.
It's the
like,
worst
if I
gamble
click
ever.
on my video, does that count?
I know at least 4 of their names. All right, so the winner this week is Love Burns.
Woo! Love
with
Burns.
22.
Oh, we got a nipple licker over there.
Times
Facing
22.
the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. I don't think you should look. Not right now.
All right, well, we're going to let you out of here.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Good times.
Where are you going? You're going somewhere tonight, right? But we're not going to cut out of the show for that.
You are.
Actually, we're going to let it just go live with a blank room, and we're going to follow you.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm going to go live at my show, and
Where is
before
that?
in downtown, I'm doing like a little private gig.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Where are you going to be next?
Where I'll be in Atlanta next Friday.
Where should people go to find out where you're going to be and check in with you?
Oh, man, my Instagram. I'm more on my Instagram than Facebook, but, you know, I'll post stuff on Facebook.
All right, cool.
Periodically.
If you do, man, we'll share it and we'll get people out there, brother.
Yeah.
And I'll stay in touch with you. And
Please do, man.
And we'll get together a group and we'll come see you somewhere, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to take a break. When we come back, we still got 45 minutes left. We got Florida stories and more. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jared Waters, and you're rocking with the best live internet show, Open Mic Live. Best in the Bay.
Welcome back to Open Mic Live. Jared Waters is in town this weekend. I forgot about that. He's at Side Splitter, so if you want to go see him, of course, Jared's been in twice since he left for his adventures in New York.
And today is his coming out of his Mother Day.
And we have another listener who's coming out of his Mother Day.
Scott Diddlow.
Scott Diddlow.
Yep.
Happy coming out of your Mother's Days. Is that right?
It's not that hard to say, is it?
It is.
Surprisingly.
Well, if I said it to both of them, that was your Mother's Days.
Your Mother's Days.
So it's plurals, yes. Apostrophe S. It belongs to your mother. It's your mother's, both of yours mother's days.
Oh, I thought that was Mother's Day if you had lesbian for a mother. It was Mother's Day.
That's my mother's days. Correct. Let's do this thingy.
It's for the
All right, so this is FLoridiots, and the first story comes from Gainesville. 32-year-old Zane Zamorano tried to buy security guard Jose Amaya's pit bull. When his offer was rejected, he walked off with the dog. So the guy said, "No, it's not for sale." He said, "Okay, fine, I'll just fucking take it then." And he walked away with the dog. A pit bull now.
Okay, guy takes what he wants. Got it.
Right. But, okay. So Amaya called the cops, who obviously arrived after Zaza was gone.
Is it Zaza or Jaja?
It's Zane Zamorano, and I didn't feel like keep saying it, so I just made it Zaza.
I like Jaja. I like Jaja Gabor.
So anyways, Zaza returned a few hours later on his bicycle. So where's the pit bull now? So he returns on his bicycle and called Jose out to talk to him. They began arguing, and Zaza charged him and stabbed him in the neck and the arm. So first he took his dog. He came back to talk it out, and then...
But what was it to talk out? Like, I'll give your dog back if, or it was like, I took your dog, and you made me take your dog, so now I'm stabbing you.
Right, I mean, I took it for free. Are you sure you don't want to sell it? I mean, I could at least give you a couple bucks
Was that
for
kind of the basics of it? He's like, I'm taking this dog whether you like it or not.
That's the way it turned out anyway, right?
All right, well, and then he got all stabby.
Right, he got all stabby. Stab you on the neck! Stab you on the neck! So when the cops got back to the scene, the security guard was bleeding down his neck and chest. Zaza was detained at the scene and said he couldn't believe he was going to jail for nothing. Now, he just stabbed the cat. What the hell? I don't get. What's the problem here?
I don't understand, man.
So he went to jail for that, but not for stealing the dog. And it never does tell you if he got the dog back or any of that shit.
Because that wasn't important to the reporter.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
The important part to them was he got stabby.
Is that
where we all want to know what happened to the damn dog?
So he claimed that the knife belonged to the dog's owner, and he was trying to stab him. Now, who do you believe? The guy who just stole the pit bull and rode back on his bicycle?
The passive-aggressive one?
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to say Jaja is bad.
Jaja is bad. Bad Jaja.
Now the whole time I just imagine Jaja Gabor doing this. Oh, I take your dog. I stabbed you son of a bitch.
Oh, my God. So he was charged with aggravated battery and held on $50,000.
Likely so.
bond. What do you mean likely so?
I mean, so that's $5,000. He's held on $5,000.
He's on a bicycle. I'm pretty sure $5,000 isn't easy for him to come up with.
Yeah, but that bike could be worth easily $50.
Sell the dog for a couple hundred. You're getting close.
Yeah, I'm sure if it's a pit.
Right. What?
It's $400 right there.
I'm guessing it's not a fighting pit though, because otherwise he wouldn't have just walked off with it.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was smart to attack him when the dog was gone.
Right.
Because otherwise that
the
dog
would have
fucking
turned on him.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, did you hear the story about the lady that tried to put a sweater on her dog? And the dog went berserk and just latched onto her arm. The family, I think it was her son, stabbed the dog in the neck, and the dog still was fighting him. And they ended up, I don't remember exactly how it ended, but obviously the dog didn't turn out, all because they tried to put a sweater on the pit bull.
Well, she deserves it.
Absolutely.
Dogs should not have wardrobes.
It's stupid.
Yeah, dogs shouldn't have wardrobes. Now, don't get me wrong. We do put a sweater on our dog, and what I've learned is, because the small dogs get cold. Like
she has no fur.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Sure.
But I would never put one on like a pit bull or something to that.
Is that why Chihuahuas shake all the time because they're cold?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can tell when she's cold because with the sweater on, she doesn't do this shit when we get in the car out in this weather. You know what I mean? Or if we have the AC on, I have to take it off of her in the car.
Well, when you put it on a bigger animal, or any animal, when you put something like that on, they think it's a harness or a restraint, so they're going to be defensive.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. And then you get a pit bull, you're out.
That is
Do
true.
that to a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd, and you're in trouble.
I don't think my boss's dog has literally has a wardrobe, like a curio with a whole.
The only time that I've seen it where I found it acceptable was like in the winter. If you have an outside dog, maybe put a sweater on it.
Gotcha.
That's it. Beyond that, something that says "Go Bucks" or something. Is
or if
silly.
you have a small dog.
You hear that, kids? No, all dogs are silly when they wear sweatshirts.
All dogs are silly.
Yeah, not all dogs go to heaven. All dogs are silly.
All right, so the next one comes from Sarasota. 83-year-old Sarasota man is accused of walloping a car salesman in the head with a golf club and hitting the salesman with his car after learning he only got a $5 Walmart gift card as a scratch-off ticket prize.
So this guy gets something for free, and he's not happy with the outcome. That's the gist of it.
Dude, he drove all the way over there just to take his chances with this scratch-off and get a free coffee. And
You hear that all the time with hell retail stories.
What do you mean?
Retail from hell stories? What is it, Christmas? I know one of the places that Love Burns works, one of the street corners. They give out the gift cards and their scratch-offs, and they could be worth $5 or $100. And then people will circle back around saying, I didn't get mine, when they sure enough got theirs. And they scratch it off because it's worth like 10% off or something stupid.
Well, right. Would that be like buying some scratch-offs at the store, and because they didn't win, you stab the cashier?
I would stab the cashier anyway.
You would?
Yeah, just because she took too long for the person in front of me.
If you're at the Circle K on Hillsborough, that's a fact.
That's where you are.
Jesus Christ. So deputies responded to the disturbance in the parking lot of Westfield Sarasota Square. The victim told deputies that he works as an event employee for Nissan, who was having a sales event in the parking lot outside of JCPenney's. The victim, a car salesman named Christian, said, that's it, Christian.
Christian, done.
Right. It's like Christ. He doesn't need a last fucking name. So he said that Owen showed up with a scratch-off ticket and was angry the promotion was for a $5 Walmart gift card. He was expecting a better prize. Like he wanted
Target?
it to be from Steak and Shake or something, right? That's a whole meal. I can at least get a
They
meal.
got 20 meals on the $4 menu.
And I can go large. So I heard him yelling and screaming profanities about the $5 Walmart gift card that he won. So he was pretty upset over that. I guess he drove about 8 miles to get there and thought he should have been entitled to something more than that. Well, usually when they're doing that, don't they usually have refreshments and stuff like that when they put on one of those things?
Maybe.
You know, where you go and show up and you get a key, you sit in a car.
Maybe not. It depends what the budget is. Sometimes they don't have the tea and crumpets out there for you.
It's Nissan.
Sometimes they have scratch-off cards, and you have to like that. Sometimes they have water and popcorn.
You know what'd be funny is if they gave them like those joke ones. Like you ever seen those?
like you won the lotto?
Yeah, exactly.
$1 million.
Dude, we did that to someone and they freaking like, oh my God. Listen, if you open one of them things, if you scratch one of them things off and it says you win $1 million, right? Are you going to second guess that if someone gave that to you as a gift?
Oh, I am.
Right?
I will.
I'm reading before I get all worked up and excited.
Yeah.
No, not everybody.
I know. There's some suckers.
It's ridiculous.
Suckers.
So anyway, he saw me standing outside the tent, swerved his car towards me, gunned it. I jumped out of the way, and he hit me with his side view mirror in the arm.
Yeah, just a mirror.
It was just an arm.
Just a tip.
And the last cat got stabbed.
Right?
He did all right.
You're lucky you're not a pit bull owner.
Right. He's lucky my wife wasn't around because she'll take the mirror off with his arm. You know what I mean? Dude, she's taken off so many rear view mirrors. Or side view mirrors, I should say. Yeah. Have you ever done that?
I've been fortunate enough to where when I hit something with him, I have the ones that collapse so they snap in. I've only hit 2 things with that. One was a trash can, and the other thing was a fence. That didn't turn out so well.
Yeah, see, our cars cost like $700. They don't have snap-in.
They've already been broken off before you got them.
Exactly.
Twice.
So the impact knocked a cell phone out of the victim's hand, which he was using to videotape the incident. Well, that's your own fault.
He was live casting it.
Right.
See, that's the problem with this world.
So he's watching him the whole time and still couldn't get out of the fucking way in time?
What was the delay?
There was a 5-second delay. So he was live casting on Ustream then.
That's
Is that
exactly
what you're telling me?
it. No, that was 20 seconds. Jesus Christ.
So deputies went to the guy's home who was driving the car and interviewed him. Owen was arrested on 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and a judge placed him on supervised release. Christian said he's not angry with him. He's not mad at the guy. He understands. He's like, I get it. If I got to fight out a scratch off, I'd want to fuck somebody up too.
Then like you were saying before, maybe there was some food or something.
Right.
Maybe what I was saying is correct. Maybe there was nothing there, so that guy really did go up there for nothing.
No, right, just for the scratch off.
Yeah, I mean, and there was no other reason, for him to go up there. There was no reason for him to stay. Maybe it was a stupid promotion, and the sales guy was like, I'm not so mad at him. I would have ran over the guy, too, if I had to go up there.
Well, he says he was angry the day before, but he more or less feels sorry for him today. I just hope he gets some anger management. He's going to go to Charlie. And get
he was angry when he was hit by the...
Right.
No, I'm sorry. I don't lose my anger in a day. 10 years later, I'm still pissed off about that.
You've been pissed...
I'm still pissed off about that.
About what?
That. The story I just read.
I mean, aren't you always pissed off? I mean, perpetually pissed off?
No, I just have resting dick face. It's different.
I can rest my dick on your face?
No.
That's not what you mean?
It looks like I have one on my face. It's just resting there. It's fine.
I can't see it.
It's like Arabian goggles. But
Arabian goggles? What the hell is that?
It's like sandbagging, but with balls. Or teabagging.
Okay, teabagging. I'm like sandbagging.
But it's upside down or something? I don't know. And then you go, Arabian Nights. No? All right, fine.
I am very, very lost right now.
No, you've never seen Aladdin?
Mm-mm.
Arabian. You've never seen Aladdin?
I've seen it. I don't remember it.
That's the song.
It is?
It's one of the songs.
Sing it to me.
I just did.
No, sing it to me again.
Arabian Nights.
Stupid ass.
That's all I got.
All right. That's enough for Floridians. I'm done with that shit.
Let's do that.
All right.
So did NFL pick them? Let's just zap each other for the next half hour.
I mean, let's go. Even though he wasn't into it, let's go back to the topic. Actually,
okay.
Black. We'll call them musicians or
yeah, and
singers,
that's
whatever.
why I had raised that question when you say like if you phrase the statement black rock star or black star like that. With the Hall of Fame right now, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it is merged off to where you can call Snoop Dogg, or eventually you'll be able to call Snoop Dogg a rock star,
right?
Based on
I mean, we've talked about that a little bit before. How they've merged all that together. Like when you go to research this stuff, and you Google top 10, you might get Lil Wayne in there. If you Google top 10 rock hits of, you know what I mean. You're going to get your, like you said, Lil Wayne's, or you're going to get your rap artists in there as well.
Which sucks because when you Google rap actually gets broken down more in subcategories. And then that stuff still gets mainstream play, where rock does not get that anymore.
We still have your heavy metal, you still have your alternative.
But that doesn't get mainstream play anymore. Rap is still the dominant one that sells more because of urban white people.
You know what we call those?
Crackers. No, wait, what?
Like crackers.
I've what?
So my list consisted of Jimi Hendrix, Lenny Kravitz, Bo Diddley, James Brown, Prince, Chuck Berry, Stevie Wonder, Living Colour, Body Count.
Body Count was Ice-T's.
Right.
Right, okay.
That was a bunch of gangster rappers that made a metal album,
and that was a cohesion with Biohazard when they did the Slam. Then they did the metal version of Slam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there was an album with all that shit on there.
We had an album called Loud Rocks, which mixed like Ozzy Osbourne with Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
Type of thing. That's kind of what you're talking about right there, right? A little bit.
But there was a specific album that really kind of...
There was one before that.
Made a mainstream kind of connection
right.
like that. But it was like Anthrax, because Anthrax was a rap rock.
Right.
Group.
I got to tell you, I like that album. I mean, I like that collaboration with because you get these hardcore rappers, and they actually have a voice and a beat to go with with hard rock metal music.
Well, a lot of them, believe it or not, actually play music. A lot of them play guitar. Lil Wayne is actually a really good guitarist from what I've heard.
And the one with Ozzy on it, like off that Loud Rock CD, he's almost rapping when he sings.
That was the 80s?
It's rapish.
That was the early 90s.
2000s.
Was it
90s,
really?
2000s, yeah, right in there. But I mean, that's to me, that's awesome.
Are you sure he wasn't just and it sounded like it was in rhythm?
It wasn't Michael J. Fox. It was freaking
okay.
Ozzy Osbourne. What is wrong with you?
I'm Ozzy and
But like Lil Wayne, for example, that guy plays instruments. That guy's for real.
Mm-hmm.
He's a musician. You know what I mean? He just looks scary.
Right. Stereotype. He fits a stereotype profile. But if you actually watch him, he's a skateboarder. Who knew he was a skateboarder?
Exactly.
Unless you actually delved in just a little bit to the information on him.
And he's very...
I don't know if he's a good skateboarder, but I know he was here. He was actually here at the toilet bowl or
toilet bowl,
whatever that bowl is here. We have some skate bowl here that he tried. That like some famous skaters
downtown.
Yeah. Remember when they were trying to demolish it? I don't even know if they did that, but he was part of trying to stop that.
Oh, really?
Or his name.
Demolishing it. I got you.
Yeah, because they wanted to preserve it, or I don't know, spray paint it, or who cares?
How about Living Color? Cult of Personality.
Cult of Personality.
I mean, were you addicted to that song when it was out?
Of course. I mean, that was one of those that was on constant airplay, and that bass line is just
badass, right?
Yeah.
I mean I mean they were probably one of the first rock bands entirely where the whole music was based on rock. Would you say?
Well, potentially, but I think more importantly with them was that's when MTV's rock days were, what I would call their rock days. That transversion to grunge. Like, so right before grunge, you had the Aerosmith kind of reliving itself with Get a Grip. You had Smashing Pumpkins coming out. You had Living Color. You had... who were some of the other ones? Then it started to converge to STP, and Nirvana, and then it got dark.
Limp Bizkit.
That was later, a little later on.
Right.
Little
but I mean, that was the transgression of the whole thing.
Yeah, if you look at how everything kind of grew, they were in that realm where I would call it alternative, but not alternative rock as we know it now. Alternative as in the, Max FM. So you could hear a rock song and a rap song followed, by a New Donald station, which is pretty funny. Pretty interesting stuff. I don't really care for that format because you're listening to somebody else's playlist, but some stuff will catch your attention.
But like in Stevie Wonder, for example, like, he's got a lot of R&B-ish type of songs, but like Superstition, I would call that a rock song. I mean...
Right, but then if you could subcategorize it, it's more of a funk.
Yeah, that's true. I love funk. Do you like funk?
I'm okay with it.
What do you mean you're okay with it?
I mean, I'm all right with it. But
so you're not into bass lines a whole lot?
But sure. But if you throw a CD in and say, hey, I want you to listen to this whole CD, I'll be like, all right, by song 4, I'm out.
By song 4, I'm out?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah, after a while, it's just repetitive.
Oh, really?
I think so. It all sounds the same to me. I'm old.
That's not all of it, though?
It's like rock and rap.
I was going to say, that's anything, isn't it?
It is, but I can only take things in doses before I get bored. My ADD kicks in, and I'm off running somewhere else shiny. Ooh, look at this, Lil Wayne. He's got a tattoo on his face. Hey, he plays the guitar. Oh, my God. Skateboards.
What are you talking about?
Captain Crunch.
What? Are you serious?
No.
You're not serious?
No. About what, funk?
No. Whatever the hell just happened.
I don't know.
So anyway, that's enough about that, right? You agree?
Sure.
We're good with that?
Sure.
So since we were kind of caught off guard with the early departure of Logan this evening, we are obviously, as you can tell, filling in space. So I found something in here that you've had kind of sitting on the back burner, and that's worst TV character ideas.
Okay.
So, like, for example, Steve Urkel is on this list.
Mm-hmm.
How is that a bad idea with him being so successful?
Well, because, he wasn't the main character. When that show originated, he was not the star at first. The idea wasn't around Steve Urkel, but all of a sudden it hit. He had a catchphrase, and boom, Steve Urkel was Family Matters.
Yeah, but that's what happens. I mean, that's what separates them.
But they didn't develop that character for that show to be a star. Like, they didn't revolve that show around him at first to start it, so it wouldn't have been a good character.
Yeah, but his
Are
ability...
you talking? Was that the annoying characters?
It just says worst. Yeah, worst ideas.
Probably most annoying character.
How about Screech?
Yeah,
He's another one that took over, right?
Yep. And then he stabbed Urkel and went to jail.
Or Kramer?
Yeah. We're talking the comic relief guy, the Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, from
Star
that
Wars.
stupid
Me,
movie
Jar Jar
thing.
Binks. Me come for comic relief.
Me come for comic relief.
Yeah, that guy.
Is that how he talks?
Me Jar Jar. Yep. Yoda, I am. That's a terrible
What
Yoda.
are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you're talking
Yes,
about?
Jar Jar Binks. He comes for comic relief. I just said it twice. Are you listening?
Not to you, dude.
All right. The comic relief character. Like, which were the most annoying to you? Like, is there one that stands out? Like,
The
oh my
nanny.
God, that's horrible. That's a good one. That voice is so shrill.
The nanny just, you really want to stab her in the neck, the arm, hit her with a car.
Yeah.
Seriously, doesn't that drive you crazy?
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Janice from Friends. That was just a slightly step up for the obnoxious nasal.
It's just a version of that, wasn't it?
It
really?
was. Well, it's all from New York, right? It's all snooty New York, uptown, or Manhattan. Not Manhattan. Lower. I have no idea. I've never been to New York. I have no idea what geography I'm talking about.
What?
Lower upside Manhattan.
What about for you, then?
Annoying characters that annoy me. Kramer annoyed me, but I wasn't a Seinfeld fan.
He annoyed you?
Yeah. I don't know, because he just stood out. It's like, I'm Kramer. And then he was like, I hate N-words.
It was too much, right?
Yeah.
Just over the top.
I think that's the thing. Like the Urkel, anybody got any cheese? Like really 17 times an episode, you got to ask that question?
And I'm with you. And it's funny that so far all the ones that annoy us is kind of based on the voice.
It might be.
And they're the most popular ones out there.
Yeah, Screech didn't have a terrible voice. He just had the nerdy, skinny, scrawny persona. Well, character. That's what he was. But he wasn't like he didn't have necessarily a annoying voice. However, Leah Remini on Saved by the Bell when she was Stacy on the Beach Club days, that was an annoying voice to me.
Leah Remini was on Saved by the Bell?
She was on the summer series where Zach and everybody went to the. They worked for the Beach Club. Remember how 90210 the kids went to the Beach Club for the summer? Zach Morris did that with his crew too that same summer.
Smitty says Roseanne Barr.
I get that because I loved the show, but yeah, even when I listen now, it's Dan,
right?
Make me a sandwich. I don't know if that was Roseanne or Louis Anderson.
I think it was David, right? It was Darlene's boyfriend.
That's what I used to get that all the time in 9th grade.
What?
That I looked like David.
Really?
Yep.
You had hair?
Yeah. Oh, I had long hair. My hair was down to my you dickhole. You're not even a dick. You're just a dig hole.
A dig hole.
You're just a dig hole.
I don't get what you're trying to say.
I don't know, dig hole. Who else was on there? So Gilbert. I love Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried is fucking hilarious.
You do love him, and
I
I can't get through that voice. I cannot get used to that voice.
Have you seen Aladdin? He was the comic relief character Bird in Aladdin.
Okay, great. That's a cartoon bird.
Still a character.
I know, but I expect a voice like that out of an animated, over-the-top bird, not out of a little Jew.
But it's all an act. It's an act.
So he doesn't talk like that normally.
And when he talks to you down, he talks down. He's a normal person.
That might even make it worse.
No, it was so interesting. When I went to meet with him, I was like, wow, he's just a calm, collective guy. He if you listen to his podcast, the Great Colossal Gilbert Gottfried podcast, I think is what it's called. I said the entire name and just second-guessed myself, but sure. You can actually hear his tone down. Not all the time, because he's really good. He's one of those people that are really good at turning it on and turning it off. But, yeah, he's not. That is a character.
Welcome, Jason Collins and Anthony Highnote. Sam Kinison, along those notes. Screaming isn't funny.
I have a special, and yeah.
Screaming is just, I mean, seriously, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Like Chris Farley, he was loud and boisterous, but
he had more range.
Characterized it,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, he physically characterized it better. He wasn't just on stage screaming
Fat
shit.
guy and little Groot.
Right. I mean, Sam Kinison is like the death metal of comedy.
Because that's what he was. Like, when you bring up Chris Farley was an active comedian. Like, he would smash himself like Molly Shannon. They would take one for the team. They would be the prop. Where Sam Kinison would just stand there and yell.
Oh, okay. Along those lines, how about you like Mad TV, right? Mm-hmm. The tall guy that plays the
look what I can do.
The stubborn kid.
Look what I can do, Stewie.
Yeah. You like that?
Oh, I love Stewie.
That's not annoying as shit to you?
Because the whole stand-up character is the idea where mommy comes in, Stewie, meet mommy's new boyfriend, and Stewie wants that separation. He doesn't want mommy separating from, no, and then he tries to get his attention or somebody's attention, and they ignore him, and then he gets mad, and then it's me.
Really?
It's just me.
Now, Smitty's saying Ben Stein is monotone.
Ben Stein is monotone.
Which is true, but monotone only works if you are a one-liner comic. If you're a one-liner comic, you can do monotone. No, that's why it's annoying. You know what I mean? Right?
Bueller. Funniest thing he's ever said. Out.
Bueller.
But he was, because he was more of a serious guy. That's why he was monotone. That's why he was dry. I bet he was hilarious if you could tolerate that.
Damn, I can't. My mind just went blank. It's a comic who he talks like that, but it's one-liners. God damn it!
Wright, Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright.
Yeah,
that's monotone. Mm-hmm. That's hilarious
because he makes you think about he's like
he paints a picture.
He's like what's his name? The Hepburn. He has a creative spin that makes you think about how stupid that joke is. But wait a minute, is it really that stupid? God damn it! Now I feel stupid for thinking about it.
Dude, Mitch Hedberg reinvented the one-liner comedy act. Like he was just fucking hilarious.
I used to get high.
Bro.
I still do, but I used to too.
Right.
That's my favorite line from him.
Dude, he's just hilarious.
Yeah, and I am sad I didn't actually get into him more when he was alive because I just didn't have the reach, you know. Like I said, delving into a lot of things like that, you know, comedians, bands. If it's on the surface and it's right there in front of me, I'm like every other American. I'm kind of lazy, and I don't really want to get into it if I don't have to. But Mitch Hedberg was on Hedberg, like Hedges, Hedbergs.
Hedberg.
See, nobody explained it to me, so I had to read it, and I don't read well. He was on the 70s show as a character for a while.
What?
Yeah, he was. He worked at the diner.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was funny on that too. And when you go back and watch the episodes, you're like, I think it was a season or two.
I'm gonna have to now.
And that was like
he was a regular character for a whole.
He was a pop in. He was Tommy Chong when Tommy Chong first started. Like he was.
Oh, the record store.
He was there and then he was out. He was not in the record store. No, he was at the diner.
Okay, I got you.
But he was just they were hanging out. And he'd throw a one-liner at him when they were getting their hot dog or something.
Well, since we moved over to like comedians, you know what annoys me is Carrot Top. I hate prop comedians. Carrot Top or the stupid douche with the watermelons.
Gallagher.
Yeah.
See, I liked them growing up, so I think that's why. Like, they were entertaining because I was a kid, so I was cool with that.
I mean, I never found the humor in just smashing a.
But I was a kid.
Huh?
I was a kid. I wanted to smash food.
If I was a kid, it might have been hilarious if I was sitting in the front row and got watermelon over me.
I always wanted to sit in the front
row. Hilarious.
Tell your jokes, and then I want to sit there with the plastic bag so I can throw it down, so I can get everybody else in front of me.
So you think Shamu's hilarious? I mean, you can sit in the front row there, and he can splash you with shit.
I laughed my ass off at the last one when he
ate that guy.
Oh, that homeless guy.
Homeless guy.
Hobo Joe.
He did him a favor.
He did, right? Well, that's what you get for sneaking into the goddamn aquarium, you dumbass.
Right, Shamu's like, stop asking me for money.
Thanks, Telecom.
Teletubbies?
I miss Telecom. No, Telecom was a whale.
Barney.
I don't understand why people hate him. I don't love him, but I don't understand why people
I'll tell you why I hate him.
Because he loves you and you love me.
Well,
then what about Lamb Chop?
It's just, it's Lamb Chop is different, though. Right, but that's just fun. Barney's just way too...
Teletubbies?
Speaking of over-the-top lame, Barney, I mean, come on, man. Let's get real. Teletubbies? I like them because they were gay-friendly. Right? Wasn't one of them...
It was a big dildo on his head, yes.
Oh,
and the other one was a U-turn. And the other
I thought
one was
they found out that he was actually...
No, because it was a triangle, and triangles are a representation of the gay community for some reason. They get all the cool shapes and the cool colors.
Right. They got 15 colors in the rainbow.
7, but whatever.
Oh. What?
We just did that earlier. 7.
Oh, dude, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
I could tell.
I was talking to Logan.
Oh, was he here? Where'd he go?
Oh, Logan was around.
I'll have to go back and listen.
Well, all right. Well, then let's go to characters that you like added characters to shows that didn't ruin it. Like, what is it?
The redheaded kid from Different Strokes.
No, he ruined it. That's ridiculous. Who the hell is Tinky Winky?
Tinky Winky was the Teletubby.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Smitty. You should not know that, bro.
I shouldn't either, but whatever.
But at least he has kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because Teletubbies were around when his kids were younger.
Well, I was younger.
Oh, wait. Was it Twinkie Winky?
Tinky.
Twinkie Winky.
Tinky Winky was a Twinkie.
I'm changing my name. Stan's gone. Twinkie's in.
Twinkie Stan.
Twinkie Stan.
So what were you saying? Characters that...
Gazoo.
Was that the one that... Was that the cartoon character?
That was the Flintstones, the little alien.
So the one they added that actually helped and gave value?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Something to that effect.
I can't think of anything like that. Knight Rider, when they built him up and made him Super Pursuit Mode.
What?
They basically just souped up Knight Rider. That's not the same. They souped up Kit.
They did?
Yeah, the first Kit was awesome, and then he was super awesome. Because he got destroyed by the big old truck or something, or his...
The big old truck?
Yeah, it was a big truck.
It's a big old truck.
It was like Cat or...
What?
Cut or something. I don't know.
What are you talking
I'm dead
about?
serious. Kit got destroyed by a semi, and then they rebuilt him like the $1 Million Man or the Bionic Dude or whatever, and then they made him super.
Really?
Yes, because they wanted to keep the character. I bet they probably tried to write off the show.
Was that newer?
No, that was absolutely a part of the original series.
Really? I used to watch the shit out
Super
of that.
Pursuit Mode.
Super Pursuit Mode.
That's what it was called. And then it had the little flaps like they have on NASCAR. The only reason I understand what those flaps do is because of Kit. When he was in Super Pursuit Mode, he had to slow down, so he put on air brakes, and it made him slow down faster.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was cool.
You need those for your bike when you're riding around in your Speedos.
I don't need those for my bike. I have them so I can go fast.
Do you ride around in your Speedos?
I have my Speedos on underneath my bathing suit because they're not Speedos. They're the bike shorts with the cushion in them.
So why wear the bathing suit? Why not just be a man and wear the fucking Speedos?
Because then I'll just slide around.
Slide around?
And I have my phone in my pocket, my knife in my pocket, and my key in my pocket.
Your knife in your pocket?
On my side.
Just in case?
Yeah.
Why don't you just carry some mace, too, and get it over with?
That's on the other
He's like, that's what I'm listening to.
I got my street lights. I got my front and back lights.
What?
Yeah. Well, sometimes I go out in the morning when it's dark. So I got flashing lights. I got headlights and basically taillights. I have like a $500 bike, dude.
$500 bike?
About $450.
Dude, that costs as much as my car.
One of them. Half of one. Mine doesn't have mirrors on it, though.
So let's go back to Roseanne. Becky. You know, they did two different ones. Which one did you like better?
I
the first
hated
one?
when they swapped characters, so I always had a little bit of a disdain for Sarah Chalk, but I like her. And growing up, you know, she was in Scrubs, and she was in another show that I liked. So I actually liked the new Becky. I like the new Becky, but I hate when shows change characters. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when they did that with the mom, they changed the character towards the end of the show. They did that with Becky. They did that with, what was that? The Damon Wayans show, Wife and Kids. They changed the wife. They did that recently. Well, not recently.
They changed the wife?
No, not the wife. They changed one of the daughters.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And then they did the same thing where they changed the daughter after the first season of The Last Man Standing with Tim Allen, his newest show. On season 1, I guess the girl thought she was hot shit. So they're like, nope.
And speaking of the wife on, Smitty says, frayed cut-off jean shorts are the best bike shorts.
I actually wear my jorts when I'm riding around with lovebirds.
Changed dicks on Bewitched. And
that's right.
And I think Dick York was, I prefer him.
But I think with black and white, it was a lot easier to transition.
Well, yeah, because you knew which dick was bigger.
That's great. They were distracted by all the colors, by all the gay.
Because if this guy just showed up in black, you knew who was the big dog on campus.
I want to see Dick York come in with blackface. Damn it, Elizabeth.
That's my black dick resting face.
Her name was Elizabeth Montgomery. What was her name in... what was her name? Samantha. Damn it. Did they change the daughters, too? No, they said they had the original daughters.
Yeah, they had the original daughters. So one more before we take off. Like we were talking about wife of kid. What is it? My Wife and Kids or whatever.
Yep.
The mother on there. Well, she was Martin's wife or girlfriend or whatever for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good transition for her.
Well, she had no choice. She actually left him because there was some sort of sexual harassment thing with him.
But that's what I'm saying is like she fell into place on that second show. Kind of like Charlie did from 2.5 Men to Anger Management.
But I didn't think it was that close. I thought it was a bigger gap. I thought it was like a 6-year gap.
Really?
Could be wrong. I don't know. I just make shit up sometimes.
You do?
Have you heard the show?
Yeah, no, me and the rest of the people weren't listening.
Oh, everybody tuned out. Aw.
All right, well, everybody, it's time for us to go. I can tell that because Mike turned on the music. We're going to get flagged for this.
The fuck we are.
Okay.
We play this every week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll be back Thursday at 7. IRM Broadcast, all the other places we are. Open Mic the Show. Getting involved in the chat board, obviously.
JB Ball will be in next week.
JB next week.
Do not miss this.
Definitely something to watch or listen to, whatever. And then Friday, we will be out in Spring Hill. Stay tuned to Facebook for more information on that to go see Clinch Fist. I don't know if their tickets will have, but we're going to definitely talk to Steven. That's it for me.
I'm done. Peace out, bitches.
Bye, guys.